Oh, so happy and welcome.
Welcome.
Oh,
Lovely to see you.
wonderful.
Yes. Wow, it's amazing to see all of you here.
A very warm welcome to the Lammas ceremony today. May the goddess be with us.
Welcome to this Lammas ceremony. This evening, we are all together going to Avalon to celebrate her as grandmother, nutritious mother, mother of abundance. As dear mother of the sacred land of Avalon, we will meet her paths. We will see her in her cow paths, in the grain, in the thaw. She who is fertile mother, giver of the gifts. She is the nurturer, the eternal loving mother. Let's go together and rest in her embrace. Honor her in her land. Thank her for her precious gifts of the year. Beloved Mother, great Nolava, dear Mother, eternal cow, nurturer, feeding us with your precious milk. Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome, everybody. And now, please stay comfortable in your places. Just come with me to the Isle of Avalon. Close your eyes and take few deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Living outside all the things of the day, getting prepared and ready to come with me to Avalon. And in your mind's eye, you can see we are all together in a shore. There, in the middle, through the mists, maybe we can see a shape, the shape of the sacred isle of Avalon, the place where we are going to. Come with me, let's be together. Come closer and closer. Let me guide you to the sacred isle. Idalfo nolava Avalon, et ti idalfo et calfo stim, idal nesro graf rof emma. And in the distance, we can see the barge coming. It's coming from the left. It's coming slowly. And there is a barger. We're just there waiting in the shore, all together with happiness in our heart. You can see how the barge arrives. And look to the barger. How does it look like to you? Maybe it's a well-known one for you. The priestess goes into the barge. She goes first, and she holds a bag in her hands, full of coins, one for each of you. She gives the bag to the barger. So the barger will wait for us to come back safe. Come with me. Come with me to the barge. Take your place and let's go. Let's go. Feel how the barge leaves the shore. Listen, maybe you can hear the waves, the water. We're going slowly. The isle looks closer to all of us. Your heart, it's full of gratitude, of happiness, because you are coming with us to honor the lady. Suddenly, mists arise. A wall of mist is in front of us. We know that we are so near. Let the priestess part the mists. Lady, part the mist for me and unveil your mysteries for us. And you can see how the mist is back. And the isle, it's so near. The water looks different. The air, there's some magical around. We are in Avalon. How does it look like for you? Oh, the beautiful landscape of the isle. And we are arriving to the shore. Look to the waters. Look at yourself. The priestess gets down of the barge. And come with me. Get down. Get off the barge. Feel the shore. See the isle. We are together at last in the Isle of Apples. As we can see, there is a little path that goes up to a temple. Everything is prepared in the temple for the ceremony. So we begin our walk. Come and follow me. Get into the woods and walk together in silence and joy. Look how the isle looks for you, how the isle opens for you, the mysteries. Now we are in front of the temple, and there is a priestess welcoming us. Blessed be.
And I would like to welcome you here to this beautiful temple. Can you all hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
You are so welcome. You are so beloved. You are so welcome here to this sacred temple of Avalon. I am a priestess of Avalon. And I ask you now to settle yourself into this beautiful temple. Take a moment. Take a deep breath. See yourself in this temple, in this sacred temple of Avalon. And with your breath, turn your focus to your heart. And in your heart, you can feel this thread of connection. It's growing down from your heart down into your body, into your solar plexus, down through your navel chakra, down into your base, and down through your legs, through your feet, down into the sacred land of Avalon, down through the floor of the temple, into the land, into the earth of Avalon, with its layers of bones and stones and memories. And your thread grows down through the layers of rock, streams of water, and sacred caves. Deeper and deeper, your thread grows down, down, down into the center of Mother Earth, into her hot center. Connect yourself to the center of Mother Earth. Feel yourself held and rooted. From the center of Mother Earth, through your thread, you can breathe up presence and energy of the earth, of the very heart of the earth, up through the molten layers, up through the bedrock, up through the layers of rock, stones, bones, memories, the sacred soil of Avalon, up through the floor of the temple into your body, your feet, your legs, your base. Energy, earth energy and presence filling your body, traveling up, past your navel, past your solar plexus, into your heart. Mother Earth energy filling your entire body. And focusing in your heart, you can feel this thread growing up through your throat, up through your head, past your third eye, where you can be aware of different realities, up through your crown chakra, up, up through the top of your head, up into the sky. Your thread grows up through the atmosphere, out in our solar system, out into space, finding your star, Mother, your soul star. You connect to this cosmic Mother. You can breathe down her energy and presence through your thread, down through the universe, past our solar system. You see our beautiful blue planet. Follow our thread through the atmosphere, through the air, down through the top of our heads, into our heads, filling our heads, our throat, down in the heart. Star energy dancing around with Mother Earth energy, filling our bodies, our physical bodies, our energetic bodies, filling this entire circle that we are united in here today, in her sacred temple, where we are welcome. And in our mind's eye, we turn to the southwest. We welcome you, Great Mother, Nolava, the Mother. We welcome you, Mother of the grain and your mysteries. Come here today. Come and be with us. Come, you blessed cow mother, you who licked the world into existence. Come, you dear mother. Come with your antlers that can help us connect to the divine and mystic dimensions in which we are. Come, you great mother, with all your blessings, your love and your care for all your children, all of us here. Come, you goddess of the first harvest, with your abundance, with your blessings, and with your promise that we never need to lack for anything. Come with your blessings, Great Mother. Come here with us today in your sacred temple. Blessed be.
And I invite you to turn to the west in your mind's eye as we welcome in Bamba, Eartha, Gaia, Pachamama. Bamba from before the flood, before the land masses moved, when the deer and the reindeer walked their paths from continent to country. And we honour all the animals of this season who are feasting on the grain in the fields, who are feasting on the sunshine and lying warming their fur, their bodies at this time of year. And we call to beach women, Morgan Moronaway, as we feel the grounding of ourselves at this time of prickling, and of juices trickling down our chins as harvest is near and is nigh. Bamba, we breathe you in. Hail and welcome, Bamba. Blessed be.
And into your mind's eye, please turn with me to the northwest. Dark Nolava, Keritwen, Shilanagich, Banshee, Dark Hag. I can see you stirring the cauldron. Great crown. Come to this temple, to this ceremony, and hold us. Give us a drop of your poison I call, so we can see. Hold us while we cross the threshold of death. Morgan Massaway, you woman. Here you are with your animals, the frog, the pigs, in your wild darkness, holding us in this time with your wisdom. Hail and welcome, dark Nolava, wild dark Nolava. We breathe you in. And bring you into our temple. Blessed be.
And now, with your mind's eye, turn with me to the north, where we meet our great mother of air, great mother of the ancient north, goddess Danu, Nolava of air, Nolava of north. And in the north, we welcome winter, so far away from Lammas and yet so close as the wheel turns. And here we see our gifts, our dreams, our wishes that we plant in the deep of the winter time, awaiting the abundance and rebirth as the wheel turns. Nolava of air, Danu, we honor your wild animals, your wild nature, the Arctic, the Antarctic, the northern lights, the snow, the frost, the mountains, the polar bear, the silver fox, the owl, the eagle, the falcon, with all their messages, the wisdom and the quiet knowledge. Danu, Nolava of air, we breathe you in. Hail and welcome, Danu and Nolava of air. Blessed be.
And in your mind's eye, turn with me to the northeast. And in the northeast, we welcome the young goddess, the young one, as she shows herself as Kerna baby. The first grain, the start, the young one, full of wonder, asking our inner child to come out, to wander the lands, to see what is there. She is Thetis, Morgan Thetis. She is Swan Lady. She comes on the wings of the great swan. She comes with her unicorn of magic. She sees magic everywhere. Can you see her? We invite her into our circle. We ask her to bring her lightness, her young energy into this circle. She carries the light of new beginnings. She is the inspirator, the muse, the one who carries the light that is light but not warm. She is the start, freshness, new beginnings. She is the snake that sheds the old skin and leaves it behind because new times are coming. She is the child, and we welcome her into our circle and into ourselves. Willow woman, Morgan Thetis, Nolava, the young one, Bridget. We breathe her in. Hail and welcome, Nolava, the young one. Blessed be.
In our mind's eye, we turn to the east, the direction of the rising sun. We welcome you here into our temple. We thank you for the blessing of the fire that makes life return, the fire that is cleansing, the fire and the energy that we might learn to use it and live with it wisely. We welcome the fire at the hearth of our homes, the fire around which we gather together in our circles. We welcome the Bear Mother. In the season of spring, you wake up again. Now you are soon ready to go to sleep. But here, now in this season of Lammas, there is abundance for you as well. We welcome you, Ostara. We welcome you, Sunna, Sum, life giver, light, enlightenment, and come with your courage and passion to us. Here today in our temple, Goddess of fire, we breathe you in. Hail and welcome to our temple here today. Blessed be.
And in your mind's eye, turn with me towards the southeast, where we are called to feel the goddess within. She no longer just wants your attention, she wants your body. She is inside us, she dances with us. She is Rhiannon the lover, she comes with her horse. This is the power which lives in her belly, in her pelvis. She is Bloodywit, big as an owl, and flower maiden at the same time. She asks us to be like that, to be sweet and be fierce at the same time. She is the great Rigantona. She is Nolava of the birds, the white mare of the sea. We welcome her into the temple and into the temple that we are ourselves. She is the queen of the May, Alwan of the white path. She dances, she is all sexuality and sensuality, and she asks you to feel that in yourself, to honor her, because if you honor yourself, you honor Goddess. Great Rhiannon, Nolava the lover, we breathe you in. Hail and welcome, Nolava the lover. Blessed be.
As your priestess on this sacred isle, I ask you, wild waters, wild, rushing, gushing, pouring, cascading waters, rush in like the sea, envelop us in your waters, filling us with the knowing of water. All water knows everything, has been everywhere. Bring this knowledge, bring this inspiration, cascade over us like your waterfalls, rush in like the tides, move through the waters of our bodies, enlivening us, awakening us, reminding us that we are everything. We have been everywhere. We have been everything. We have traveled with your water, with your water, rolling like the tides, ebbing and flowing, ebbing and flowing like the waters of the world. Domni of the deep, reveal your mysteries to us. Ladies of the waterways of this sacred isle, whisper to us as you move through the cells of our bodies as we drink deep of you. Reveal the mysteries of this sacred land. Wild waters, we drink you in. Hail and welcome, wild waters of the world. Blessed be.
Please come to me with your mind's eye and turn with me to the center of our temple. And there we will find our Nolava, the wild lady of Avalon. We call to you and we are so grateful to you. Thank you for the gift of your presence in our lives. We are so grateful, so full of love, so full of joy. Our Lady of the Sacred Land, you are the shapeshifter, because you are all in one. You are the maiden, the lover, the mother, the crone. You are earth, air, fire, and water. You are our way shower. You are showing us the way in our visions, in our dreams. We hear your stories and we listen to them. We take them in. You are the weaver of the web of our life's path. You are our dear mother in this time of Lammas. We are so grateful to you. All the gifts you are giving us in this time of Lammas, time of abundance. Give us your gifts and we will cherish them. We will keep them in our hearts. They are for us and we will share them like you are teaching us. Nolava, the wild lady of Avalon, we breathe your energy in. Nolava, hail and welcome Nolava, the wild lady of Avalon. Turn with me to the other side, to the outside of our circle. Close your eyes and spread your arms and make a sound. And with that sound, it feels like singing. Use your healing voice and send out that wonderful sound of your voice as a healing power to the world, to all the places where it's needed. Please join me. Turn back to the center of our circle in our sacred temple. And I thank you all for joining me to give these wonderful healing sounds. Blessed be.
There are paths and tracks and ways that lead out across the wide world, just as there are rivers that flow in their networks. So there are ways and paths and tracks on the land that were trodden long ago by the hooves of horned creatures. Yes, there are deer paths, and they are old indeed. And there are the paths of the cattle, the cow paths. And the cow paths weave across the land from water to grazing, from good water to good grazing, from sweet water to sweet grazing, and they are the paths of plenty. And they were made by the wisdom of the cows alone, by the wisdom of the wild herds. But we people began to watch the cows making their paths long, long ago. We began to watch the wild herds as they moved from sweet grazing to sweet water, and we began to understand the way life can move through great circles of plenty, can move in circles and spirals from something to nothing and back to something, from life to death, from one world from another, from land to water. And we began to follow, and we began to tread the paths with the cattle. And we began to know the paths of plenty and to invite the cattle in to the byres that we made for them. On the shores of the Nile, we invited them into our temples. We saw their horns that held the moon. We made the gestures of the great horned cattle, for we knew now the ways of plenty. And we wove our stories into theirs over many, many, many years, centuries. We told of how the great path of stars across the sky is a squirt from an udder, of how the great cow mother Kamadhenu churned the world into being, and all plenty coalesced in that churn. Yes, how the first cow licked the universe into being like a salt lick. And we told a story of how on the west coast of Ireland, out from the sea, one day came a beautiful woman with a tail of silver and gold, and she spoke to the people, and they were so taken by her beauty that they carried her to the centre of the land, and she told them that she had come to announce the arrival of the 3 great cows of plenty to the land of Ireland. And the people carried her from house to house,
And she sang her beautiful song of the coming of the cows, and then she returned to the sea, and she told everyone to come back in a year and a day, and they did. And there, stepping out from the deep, the 3 cows of plenty of the land of Ireland, black, white, and red, and they made their paths. They stepped their paths to the north, to the south, and one to the centre of the land, where she birthed a whole lineage of cattle of plenty. Yes, we have woven our stories. We have treasured the gift of milk, the essence of the Mother Goddess. Now, many of the cattle in our lands have few journeys to make, have little to do with their bodies or minds. And we must remember the paths of plenty that we learned from them. We must learn that how we weave our life along the pathways, from something to nothing, from good grazing to good water, can bring us to plenty to share. This is the wisdom of the cow paths that we learned by watching long ago. And we ask the mother of the wild herds and the mother of the domesticated herds to put her hand over ours as we draw down sweet milk to share in honour of the cattle, in honour of the path of plenty. Blessed be.
I would like to ask you to close your eyes. And we are going on a journey. And on this journey, we will meet the deer. Again, close your eyes. Breathe deeply in and out. With every out-breath, you feel more and more grounded. Know that you are safe. You are safe in our temple on the Isle of Avalon. Listen to my voice and walk with me through this journey. You are going to meet the deer. She's waiting for you. She knows that you are on your way to meet her. Yes, she knows. You are in her sacred temple, and let's all walk out of the temple outside. And when we are outside of the temple, we see ochre, the color ochre, spots on the floor. And there is a voice inside of us. That voice says, follow my ochre pathway. So let's follow that ochre pathway. It is so beautiful because we are following those ochre spots, and it's getting more and more like a pathway. And walk that ochre pathway. It is so beautiful because we are going into a forest. The pathway leads us into a forest. Can you smell the nature? How does it smell? How big are the trees, and are there any flowers? Walk with me, following that ochre pathway into this forest. Take your time and really feel how present you are in this moment. See the trees, the leaves. Do you hear birds singing? Isn't it magical? Suddenly, you see that pathway so clear. And it feels like you are going deeper and deeper into the forest. Until we come in an open spot with a very big ash tree. Wow, look how big that tree is. Walk to that tree. See how magical it is, how big. Behind the tree, suddenly you see a golden light. And that golden light is coming forward. From behind that tree, and that light stops in front of you. A voice is saying, "Welcome, my child." And through that golden light, you see a deer stepping forward. Strong, proud, beautiful. Feel her love. Feel her motherly love. How does that feel for you? Just feel what you feel. She is here, especially for you. Spend a moment with her. Is she telling you something? Are there gifts for you? Words, ideas, images? What is the abundance she is giving you? Take a moment. Take a deep breath. Take all the gifts to your heart and say to yourself, I will remember those gifts so you can write them down later. Remember them. Give thanks to our dear and give her your gratitude and love. Thank her for all the abundance. Say your goodbyes. Feel how she touches your face for a moment. Feel her love. Suddenly you see how she is fading away again in that golden light. And that golden light gets back behind her ash tree. And it's fading away. Feel your gratitude and your love. Breathe in and out again. And walk with me back on the oak pathway. Back to where we started. Back to the temple. With every step you take, you see the pathway getting greener and greener. Again, until you see those spots showing you the way back to the temple. Until we are back again. And here we are back, standing in circle with each other, full of gratitude and love. And for the last time, we breathe in and out. And when you're feeling comfortable enough, you are moving your fingers, your feet, and maybe you want to stretch a little bit to come back in the temple. And open your eyes when you are ready. And I bless you all in the name of our dear Mother Goddess, with my love. Blessed be.
I am the great mother of abundance. I am the ecstasy of physical form. You have heard tales of my cattle and their abundance, their gifts to humanity. And you have heard tales of my horned and hoofed ones and have received their gifts. Taking the gifts deep into your heart and feeling full, overflowing with gratitude
Now, what are your gifts? What is your abundance? When you passed into this world, this physical world of delights, what were your gifts that you brought with you through the yonic gateway into this world? What were you bringing? What is in your heart? The true soul, heart, desire to be, to manifest. When you drew from the elements and bound yourself to this life with desire, what did you desire? What is the truth of your desire? To be, to gift, to manifest, to bring into this world, this beautiful world of physical form, sensual delights, surprising invention. What is your abundance? The true abundance of who you are. And why do you wait? Why do you hold back? Come, golden beings, beautiful, creative geniuses, full of desire, true heart and soul desire. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it into this world now. Abundance, beautiful, glorious, abundant beings. Manifest yourself fully, full fire, full bloom, gushing, sea, full wave. Surf that wave into being. You are abundance. You are abundant. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Shine, flower, be, dance your dreams into this world and beyond. Blessed be.
Corn mother, grain mother, you sustain mother, corn mother, grain mother. 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 Great mother of abundance and flow, thankful we are, thankful we are. Great mother of abundance and flow, thankful we are, thankful we are. We thank you with a dance, we thank you with a song, we thank you in a sustain Mother Corn, Mother Grain, Mother. You 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 sustain Mother Corn, Mother Grain, Mother. Great Mother of abundance and flow, thankful we are, thankful we are. Great Mother of abundance and flow, thankful we are, thankful we are. We thank you in the dance, we thank you in the song, we thank you in the circle that we lost all night long. Sustain Mother Corn, Mother Grain, Mother. You 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 sustain Mother.
We are all her manifestations. We are what she has brought into this world and into our lives. We are manifesting. We are carrying the harvest, the fruits of our labor, what we have done, what we have worked for. And I'm asking you, what are the things you are bringing in? And we are going to make a little mantra of gratitude, a little mantra of manifestation. So, would you please tell me what? Put it in the chat, please. What are you still longing for, or what are you manifesting? What is coming your way? And let me start by thanking all the farmers who are bringing in the harvest. And I'm doing this little mantra, and as soon as you think I've got it, please clap along and move along with it. It goes like this. Harvest comes to me easily, harvest comes to me fast. Harvest loves my company, when harvest comes it lasts. Do it with me. Harvest comes to me easily, harvest comes to me fast. Harvest loves my company, when harvest comes it lasts. What else? What else is coming your way? What are you longing for? I'm watching the chat. Please bring it in. I'm starting off with love, joy. Come on. Joy comes to me easily, joy comes to me fast. Joy loves my company, when joy comes it lasts. Again, do it with me. Joy comes to me easily, joy comes to me fast. Joy loves my company, when joy comes it lasts. Creativity, let's go. Creativity comes to me easily, creativity comes to me fast. Creativity loves my company, when creativity comes it lasts. Alright, you can do this at home all the time, to be grateful, to pull things towards you. You know, if you say things like they are true already, you are making them true, you are manifesting. What we will do, of course, health, and we will end with love. Alright? Doing them both twice. Please dance with me. Health comes to me easily, health comes to me fast. Health loves my company, when health comes it last. Again. Health comes to me easily, and health comes to me fast. Health loves my company, when health comes it last. And oh, Phyllis, that's just beautiful. It's too much for in the mantra right now, but I dare you, practice to make the mantra with all this Beautiful stuff you have. Air, water, fire, earth, song, home, friends, family, goddess. Yes. We will end it by doing love. Yeah, because love ends it all. Love comes to me easily, love comes to me fast. Love loves my company, when love comes it lasts. Love comes to me easily, love comes to me fast. Love my company, when love comes it lasts. Yay! Cheer for yourself, you did great. Blessed be, dear ones.
And now, keeping that wonderful flow of creativity, love, and wild abandonment, I bring to you something else that is very dear to me and is related to the season of Lammas. I bring to you an oracling session with a very special handmade deck, which is the oracle deck of the antlered road. And this oracle, as said, was handmade, and it is all focused around the wild nature of Avalon, the wild nature of Goddess, wild animals, wild springs, nature, trees, stones and bones. So let's see what the message from Goddess for the season of Lammas is going to be for us all within our temple tonight. So what I invite you to do is now just take a few seconds to think of a number, either 1, 2, or 3. And I will pull 3 cards. So if you pick number 1, of course, you will have your message in card number 1, again, card number 2 and 3. Feel free to post in the chat, or otherwise just listen to your message and make treasure of it. So let's see what Goddess, the great mother goddess of Lammas, has to say for the ones who picked number 1. And the message is a tree from her sacred nature, and the tree is the willow. And as you may know, the willow is a very persistent kind of tree. It grows around water, streams, ponds, lakes, rivers. It thrives even in these, shall we say, almost difficult, slippery circumstances. It flows, is a tree that flows with the water. It brings that flowing energy. And so your message for the season of Lammas, what I feel is either feel what you need to flow with in this season. What is it that you need to either let go or literally go with the flow with it, or where you need to be just like the willow, so where you need to be persistent, where you need to keep going, to hang in there with your roots firmly on the ground. And now let's see what Goddess has to say for number 2. And for number 2, we have a sacred animal of Goddess, which is the fox, the wild fox. And the fox, as we know, is clever. The fox is cunning. The fox is ingenious. It's got plenty of solutions for any problems. She gets anywhere she wants. She finds her pathway. She finds the way. So what I feel as a message of Goddess for you tonight is these accompanying animal for you. The fox is a shamanic animal, supporting you in finding the way, in helping you achieve, helping you reach, helping you get to the abundance of the season of Lammas, showing you the way, showing you the right solution where you want to or need to go. And now let's see for number 3. again, message from our Great Mother Goddess for this season of Lammas. And again, another sacred animal of Goddess, which is the white hind deer. As we journeyed so much with the deer and deer goddess in our temple tonight. The white hind is a very delicate, very sacred animal, very, very connected to the energies of Goddess, almost like a unicorn. And in this card, she's pictured with a key, the key that opens the gates, the key to magic, the key that reveals. So what I feel as a message from Goddess from this card is really this message of being accompanied by an entity, a shamanic animal, a sacred animal that is going to show you the way with kindness, with unconditional love, with the love of Goddess. And she's going to give you the key to open the gates of where you want, again, or need to go. I hope that this has been inspirational to you. And as we journey almost towards the end of our ceremony tonight, I thank you and blessed be.
Here we are in the sacred temple of Avalon. The hearts filled of all these gifts, all this abundance of blessings that we have received today. And we will thank you. We thank you from our hearts, great beloved Mother. Thank you for your presence here. Great Mother Nolava. Thank you, beloved Lady of Avalon, that we may be on your sacred land. And thank you, all you goddesses in all your directions and elements and faces present in our ceremony. Thank you for all your gifts, for always being with us. Thank you for blessing us in abundance in this beautiful season of Lammas, when we can see how bountiful you are and how you hold us and how we can always trust you. We thank you. We thank you, all we, us, priestesses and priests of Avalon here today. We thank you all, beloved, for your presence here, for coming here together with us and celebrating and sharing this magical place. Blessed Lady, thank you for always walking with us. And I invite you now, all of you, beloved, come with me. Come with me. As we look around the temple, we give our thanks in our hearts. And we know that for this time, it's time that we leave. And we walk from this sacred temple. We walk the path, this beautiful, blessed land of the Lady of Avalon. And we can see how we are approaching the shore, where again the barge is waiting for us. Come, come. You know that you will always be welcome back. Come. We share our thanks. We look back once and we know that for this time we have been filled, overflowed with the blessings of the Lady. Blessed be.
Oh, my beloved ones, now you're here in the shore. this night of full moon. I can see you plenty of happiness, of gifts. It's been a wonderful and amazing ceremony, but it's time to come back. It's time to leave Avalon. So I invite you to come with me again to the barge. The barger has been waiting for all of us. Look just one last time behind of you. There is the isle, and we will come back again next season, next turn of the wheel. Come with me. Come up into the barge. Take your hands to the people who's next of you, all with one heart, singing. Yes, one last song. A mantra is a letter. We will say, oh. And as we keep singing this sacred letter to the goddess, to the lady, the barge begins to move. We hear the birds, we hear the water, we feel the winds, and we say goodbye until next season when our temple will pop up again to receive all of us. The mists are now behind of us, and the isle seems so far. The shore where we began our journey today, it's getting near and near. It's time to take a look to the gifts we have received and to say thank you. Thanks, this is the last thank you for the temple, for the priestess, for the lady, for the land of Avalon. And the barger arrives to the shore. Just one last look to the barger and give thanks for bringing us back to this world safe and full of the sacred magical presence of the lady, the deer, the oracling, the paths, the chaos. Let's go down from the barge and thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to this beautiful ceremony. And while you get down from the barge, you now feel again your place wherever you are, your today, your presence, your now. Maybe it seems quite different because now you have her gifts. You can stretch your arms, feel again your body. And feel again into your life. Thank you for coming to this ceremony and to celebrate with us this Lammas season. Blessed be.
Thank you very much. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight and for coming here. I'd like to share with you some announcements. I also have posted a links in the chat so you can follow along. First of all, if you would like to support the temple, we have a matron scheme where you can join and support us on various levels. And depending on how much you want to contribute and want to support, there will be different reward levels for you as well. And also it is the summertime, so if in the autumn there will be a new season of the training starting. First of all, Priestess of Avalon and the Priest of Avalon training, where you can train with Luna Silva and Kathy Jones. And the first spy will start end of October. So if you want to sign up this year to become Priestess of Avalon or Priest of Avalon, you can join here. There's also the training Priest or Priestess of the Underworld with Sally Pullinger and Sophie Pullinger. This is starting end of November, and you can also find the link to this in the chat. And last but not least, there's this beautiful Story Weaver training. It's 4 weekends with Christine Watkins, whom you have heard today, telling her beautiful story about the cows. And this starts end of September. Also, you will find the link in the chat below. Thank you very much. May Goddess guide you, and may her abundance be with you every day. Blessed be.